Hey guys, I haven't put out a video in a while, but I'm going to have to replace, I think it's the drain lines for the sunroof on the Lexus. So we're gonna go ahead and like pull those, but I think it's gonna be pretty difficult. But I was just gonna record the process in case anyone else needed to do the same thing. So we'll go over to the Lexus and see what we're dealing with now. All right. So the reason I'm changed the head or the drain lines in the sunroof on the Lexus is because it rained really hard last night, and there ended up being a pretty good leak coming through here, bouncing off the steering wheel, coming right from up here where my finger is. And my friend that owned this before said it's most likely the drains for the sunroof. So we're gonna go ahead and pull off the headliner and see where that leak's coming from. All right, guys, I'm gonna go to Harbor Freight and get some trim pulling tools because I don't really want to risk it with how old these clips may be with just a screwdriver. So I'm gonna go come take a ride with me, and we'll go to Harbor Freight. All right, so first things first, we gotta remove the door handle, or the handles up top. And so there's three, one in the back, but two in the back, and one on the passenger side here. All right, so I just pulled the first one off. It's just soft like rubber type material, and then there's the screws there. So I'm gonna pull out all three of these real quick, and then we'll pull out all the screws. And then I think next we pull off the mirror, the light, and that should be pretty much all the screws. Right, now we're gonna remove this what do you call it, dome light piece, and we're also gonna remove the mirror. So I think the mirror is gonna be pretty easy. I'm already missing that trim piece, so I think it's just those two screws there. And I believe this just pops out, and then there's screws behind it. So we'll go ahead and pop this out first. All right, so as you can see here, I took the lens out. It's chilling right there. And then there's just three screws. 1, 2, 3. And this whole thing should hopefully come out. And then we do the mirror, and I think the visors, and this whole front piece I think is separate than this. But we'll pull that first. All right, now that all three screws are out, it should just pull out, unclip, and I think then we pull off the visors and the mirror. All right, it was just those two screws to pull out the mirror. You unhook up the dimmer if you have it, I guess. And there's, I think we need to pull these clips, and maybe there's a screw in the visor, and we'll see where we're going next. All right, so it's a screw in each of the catches for the visor, so we'll pull both those screws. All right, now in order to get this top part off, I did it wrong, but you need to pull this out. Yeah, everything should be already out if you followed the steps so far. And we need to pull out these two screws on both sides, and then that should be the only thing holding it. All right, now we're on the other side. We got that side down. We just need to get these two screws out, and this should hopefully pop down. All right, after some wiggling, and remember to undo these two little orange clips in the inside, it came out no problem. Yeah, so now we gotta find where the leak's coming from. Now we have access to, I think these are the drain lines. I'm not sure. I'll have to do some, we'll look that up real quick, and then we'll see if we can fix those drain lines. All right, I think we found our problem. These clips here are really weak. As you can see, like I can twist and move it when this clip's all the way down. So I think we need ourselves some new clips. But I think this line is good. You can see all the dry water off that. It doesn't look like there's water anywhere else. I'm not sure how loose the other one is over there. This one here. All right, guys, I was proven wrong. My roommate sprayed me with water, and it is not leaking from up there. It is leaking from here. You can see where this rubber is all torn up. But yeah, it's even leaking from back here. You can see where it's wet and a little rusty down here. So we're gonna get some clear silicone caulk and basically re-silicone the top half of this windshield, and that should be fine. And if it leaks Well, it shouldn't leak, hopefully, because it's not raining any of these days, so it should just be able to cure. We're gonna do all of that from around both sides. And all right, ran to the store, got some masking tape, some silicone caulk, and a caulk gun. So we're gonna run a bead all the way down on both sides and on the top, and wait for it to dry and retest and see if that solves our problem. All right, guys, so I just waited about, I don't know, 30 hours or so for the silicone to dry. So I did all the top and the bottom, or the sides. So time to put everything back together. That's pretty much how I stopped the leaks up here. Basically do everything in reverse, and I'll walk you through that as well. All right, guys, just put the headliner back in, so it should be good to go. Yeah, as long as the silicone dries, I think we'll be good to go. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. And if you like the video, just leave a like down there. I really appreciate it. Thanks.